Always tracking, always watching, always alerting. You're watching News 25 Daybreak with Whitney Reid, Jordan Vandenberge, and meteorologist Scott Dimick. This is News 25 Daybreak. This is News 25 Daybreak.
It's 6 a.m. and right now on News 25 Daybreak, BP's latest plan to cap a leaking underwater oil well is running into trouble yet again.
A late-night accident in Evansville sends 3 people to the hospital.
And United Mine workers are questioning the safety of a Western Kentucky mine. Good morning, I'm Jordan Vandenberge.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Whitney Reid. So great to see you on this Thursday, June 3rd. Glad you're with us for Daybreak. And, of course, we have a new face here on the Daybreak team. It's great to have you here, Jordan. Welcome you aboard.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, so, okay, you're coming here from most recently Missouri, but you're actually a Texas native.
I am a Texan through and through, born and raised in the Dallas area in Allen, Texas, 20 miles north of Dallas there. And the goal is to get closer to home because, I mean, those are my roots, but in all actuality, I seem to be moving further and further away from it.
Well, hey, you know, we're pretty hospitable here in the tri-state, so maybe you could lay some roots, maybe make this your new home for a little while.
Definitely. Well, I tell you what, the tri-state has been so friendly and so just welcoming to me. I mean, I just got a story for you. I was shopping for stuff for my new place, and I accidentally hit this lady with my shopping cart at Kohl's.
Making news already. He's not even been here a week, everybody.
And she was just totally okay with it. She was totally nice about it.
That's great.
I was like, well, if everyone's like this or even remotely close like this, I think I'll be okay.
Well, I think that you'll find that a lot of people here are pretty great to be around.
Definitely.
So good to know you're having a good experience so far. Last night, though, maybe not such a good experience if you were woken up by some of those loud booms, the rain overnight. Let's check in with meteorologist Scott Dimick to find out how long this is going to hang out with us today. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Whitney, and good morning, Jordan. Great to have you as part of the Daybreak crew.
Investigators at the site of that deadly mine explosion in West Virginia make their way inside the mine, but they didn't stay very long. It was the first time anyone had gone back inside the upper Big Branch mine since the accident in April that killed 29 miners. Inspectors made it about 1,000 feet into the mine yesterday before turning back. The levels of toxic carbon monoxide and explosive methane gas were still too high for people to be inside. New on Daybreak, deputies say 4 people are taken to the hospital after 2 vans collide in Vandenberge County. This was the scene overnight around 10:30 at the intersection of Weinbach and Waterworks Road. The Vandenberge County Sheriff's Office tells us one driver didn't see the stop sign, smashed into the other van. Deputies say all 4 people were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Reports from the FBI show that crime numbers are down across the country, but that's not the case here in Evansville. Evansville Police Chief Brad Hill says some crimes decreased or remained constant, including murder, manslaughter, and rape. But overall, he says crime was up slightly in 2009. Hill says the increase was mainly due from larceny and auto theft. Jumped into the river 3 times and was assisted out of the water twice by witnesses. But on the 3rd jump, he refused help and disappeared.
What we're battling with here is the high water and the swift current. If a person didn't sink immediately to the bottom, they could be a half a mile downriver by now. But we do have Perry Township searching. We have our boat out searching, and we do have divers in the water searching. Unfortunately, we haven't had any success yet. Officials say they do not know why the man jumped into the water. And as that oil continues to leak, a tri-state company is helping clean up the disaster. Cleanup crews use these water-cooled fire booms built in Carmi, Illinois, to burn the oil from the water. The booms corral the oil, allowing the Coast Guard to burn it off. Elastic's CEO says all that's left behind is a tar-like substance that's more eco-friendly. Elastic says it has done 13 of these burns successfully, disposing more than 70,000 barrels of oil. This next story is for golf lovers with a really, really big sweet tooth.
That's right, a really big sweet tooth. Check this out. The cake weighs over 1,100 pounds.
It will feed about 6,000 people. They used 47 pounds of butter to make it. And it's as big as 2 queen-size mattresses. That is disgusting. Organizers say they hope the massive golf course cake will beat the old record for largest cake by about a foot.
Okay, so you say disgusting, I say absolutely delicious. Well, I have such a severe sweet tooth, it's not even funny, so this speaks to me. I would dive right in.
Well, I mean, I'm a sweet tooth and I'm a golf lover, so, I mean, in all actuality, I should love it, but I just can't get over the fact that it took 47 pounds of butter
Yeah, I can quickly just erase that part. Focus on the icing.
Hopefully they used, I can't believe it's not butter or margarine or some sort of substitute or something.
Maybe. All I know is it's a big old cake. All right, let's take a look at your world financial news with ABC.
Back here on Daybreak, your time is 6:46. Anger against BP about that massive oil spill is causing some people actually start boycotting BP gas. But some of the people working at those gas stations say that's hurting their paychecks, not BP's profits. A member of the Georgia Association of Convenience Stores says BP does not own any of the filling stations in that state. So is it actually Americans who are hurt by boycotts?
If you take your market basket, your candy and soda and other things that you buy, that's where you really hurt this person.
A Boycott BP Facebook page has more than 300,000 members. And an organization Jesse Jackson developed is calling for consumers to fill up anywhere but at BP stations. This is what we're talking about on our Facebook page this morning. We want to know, are you planning to boycott BP gas stations now that you know it might only be hurting American business owners? Will you still boycott? We've got a good conversation going on our Facebook page already. Douglas C. of Central City says, I feel sorry if it does impact the workers, but at the same time, BP must be punished, and the only lingo they know is money. The only way to punish them is to take it away. Tanya P. of Evansville has her own idea. She says perhaps the government should step in and allow these people that own the franchises the opportunity to be released from the franchise agreements without having to suffer repercussions from BP. What's being called one of the worst calls in baseball history will remain that way. Even the umpire admitted the call, which ended the Detroit pitcher's perfect game, was an exceptionally bad call. But what followed was simply extraordinary. At yesterday's game, umpire Jim Joyce wiped away tears after refusing to take the day off, and as Detroit pitcher Armando Galarraga handed the lineup card to Joyce, there were handshakes and smiles on home plate.
That looks absolutely delicious.
You know, even at 6 a.m., that looks delicious.
Well, this is we're pretty much almost at our lunchtime now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it seems appropriate for us, but
Cook
no
that
doubt.
medium rare. Oh,
Ready to go.
ready to go.
All right.
News 25 first warning Doppler radar isn't really showing much.